Hey guys, Joel here, ER nurse, homesteader. I'm on my way to another shift. I did a 16 last night. Tired, but we're at it again. So yesterday I did something at work. It was pretty cool. I went through our last 7 days in the ER and looked at all the admissions that we'd had and all the complaints that came in, and tallied up the numbers and just looked at the statistics. And 50% of people that present to the ER have some sort of pain, whether it's abdominal pain, head pain, back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, eye pain, foot pain. 50% of the people that come to our hospital complain directly about some sort of pain. And so I kind of want to talk about pain today because it's an issue we all have, we all experience at some point, and having some ways to address the pain, I think, would be very beneficial. So here we go. First thing, we as a people tend to look at pain as something kind of like the unidentified noise in your car that you just kind of want to ignore and hope goes away, or we kind of look at it like a pet, you know, like a little cute puppy that we want to protect and keep close to us and coddle until that pet gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more inconvenient and more a problem that we can't ignore, right? So the first thing we have to realize is that pain is not a pet. Pain is a signal. Pain is a warning that something's going wrong. And we talked about, I talked about yesterday in a video that a lot of pain, most pain, is a result of a lack of blood flow to a specific area. Whenever you have an organ or an area in your body that is not receiving the blood flow that it needs, it's going to sound an alarm, and that alarm is pain. That's the only way the body can tell you that, hey, listen, this area is not right. Something needs to happen here. Whether it's the muscles are bunched up around the blood vessels and they need to be stretched out, or there's an infection where the inflammation is impeding good oxygenation and blood flow to that area, or cancer, you know, cancerous tumors and things are also an impediment of blood flow. Or just a blockage, you know, like in the case of a heart attack, there's a blockage of an artery or a blood vessel that is causing an entire area of the heart to not receive blood, and that causes chest pain. And in your stomach, same thing, abdominal pain, lack of blood flow, constipation, all these things can restrict blood flow, healthy blood flow to that area. And the warning sign, like I'm telling you, is pain. And so when you come to the ER, your pet has gotten big enough that you're willing to drive and spend most of your day to address this full-grown pet now. Well, honestly, we can't reverse grow your pet, but we can shut it up. We can give you stuff that will make it go away for a little while. We can show you the exact area and what's there, whether it's a tumor or, you know, a pinched nerve, or we can run all these tests and exams and show you where your pet is. But you already know where your pet is. You just don't know. You don't know what maybe it is exactly, but you know where it's at. You know where it's at better than we could ever tell you where it's at. So now, the issue is to realize, again, that it's a warning, all right? And that no curse or pain or issue that you have, it goes without a cause. It just doesn't happen. Laws of nature, laws of God are very, very strict about this. That if you have a cause, there had to have been an effect, right? And if there is an effect or pain, there had to be a cause. That's always the case. There's never an exception to that rule. And so it would behoove you and me that as soon as we feel a pain, that we address it. If it's in your hip, do some stretches. If it's in your stomach, figure out what you ate you shouldn't have eaten. Most of us in the back of our minds have this little voice that tells us, listen, I know I shouldn't have eaten that thing, or I know I shouldn't have eaten it that late or to that degree. And you accept the warning and you fix it to the best of your ability. So pain, you want to address it early. That's the first key. And I'll continue to do some videos about some more things that you can try at home when you're having pain in different areas. Leave some comments and let me know if there's something specific you want me to talk about first. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking because I see a lot of people in pain and I want to help them. And all they want when they come is drugs and, whatever exams we can throw at them. But it's not fixing the problem. You raised a pet and the pet's done bit you. So I can't fix that from the hospital. I have to teach you. I mean, it's a mindset thing. It's a process that you have to accept, responsibility that you raised this pet and then make some changes if you don't want the pet. But again, I tell people all the time, it's pros and cons. You weigh it out, pros and cons. If you want to get rid of the pet, you're going to have to do something different because the way you've been doing things, it raised the pet, right? So you have to change something if you want to get rid of the pet. Otherwise, just live with the pet. That's okay too. If you want to live with it, you don't want to make any changes, that's cool. Doesn't hurt my feelings any. But if you want to get rid of that pet, you're gonna have to make some changes. And the changes are always gonna be a sacrifice. It's not something that's gonna happen that you're gonna be like, oh, I get $1 million and I get rid of the pet. No. You may have to pay $1 million to get rid of the pet. Sacrifice has to occur. And so that's the first key to realizing relief from pain, relief from the thing that you're trying to get rid of. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. So I hope this helps somebody. And like I said, leave a comment if you have a specific area of pain you would like me to address, and I'll do my best to talk about it. All right.